What's up, y'all? Rainy day in South Carolina, so I figured I'd shoot a video. And I just want to do a tutorial on how to spray paint camouflage. And this is my Mossberg Maverick 88 shotgun. I just got done with. I finished it yesterday. I think it turned out pretty nice. I was going for like a kind of like a shadow grass type camo, something for like duck hunting and stuff. And I think it looks pretty good. But here's the paints that I use. The three on the left, they're Krylon camouflage. They're made for doing camo paint jobs and stuff like that. They're ultra flat. One on the left is a light green. One in the middle is brown. One on the right is khaki. And this one here is just a can of paint I had laying around. It's just semi-flat black. I didn't use too much of it on there, so it didn't really matter what kind of paint I was using, really. And then I got this Krylon is satin clear, just to put over the top of it to try to protect the finish and stuff. But what you want to do first, if you're doing a gun, what I did, I took the whole gun apart and I taped all the insides and stuff and taped the end of the barrel off so I didn't get any paint anywhere I didn't want. But after you do that, you take it and you spray the whole gun with this light green color. It's a real ugly color. I tried to cover up the color as much as I could on the gun, but you can still see it through in some parts, and I mean it looks good. But yeah, spray the whole gun or whatever you want to camouflage with the light green color. And after that dries, I went back and I've got these two stencils that I printed off the internet, and I just cut them out myself. This one's got a lot going on it, but I put it on the gun, and first I used the black on it, and I just went the whole length of the gun. I did one side at a time, let it dry, and with this stencil, it doesn't the color doesn't show up too much on there. So after the black dried, I went and hit it with the brown on each side of the gun, same stencil, and I just tried not to match up the lines and stuff with the other color, so it'd all be different and stuff. And then after the brown dried, I hit it with the khaki, and the khaki was my favorite color out of all of them. But yeah, I did the same thing with the khaki. I just tried to not match up the lines so you could see all the colors and stuff in there. And after that dried, I got this stencil over here, and this one is actually a picture on Google Images of another stencil. I just printed off the picture of that stencil and just cut out what I could. And this is my favorite stencil out of both of them. But yeah, then I after the gun's all dry, took this stencil and laid it on there, and I sprayed it with the flat brown. And I just did the whole length of the gun, do both sides of it. When that dries, spray with khaki. And just do the whole length of the gun, try not to match up the patterns and everything. Just try to keep it all different. And don't try to make it try to mix up the pattern a little bit and not have the same thing repeating over and over again. But yeah, do that on both sides. And I think after I did that, I took the brown again and did another pass with that stencil over it, and then did the whole gun with that, did both sides, let it dry, and then you do the khaki again and let it dry. And on mine, I had to after I did both sides, I had to do the top of it because it didn't hit it all. So I just did the same steps on the top of the gun, and it turned out good. It kind of blended in with the sides and stuff. But after everything was all dry, I took this satin clear over here and sprayed it all over the gun, and it's got a little bit of a shine to it, but not much. It's just, I don't know, I think it looks good like it is. But they do make flat clear, but I wanted something with a little bit of shine. And I think it turned out pretty good. It's not like glossy or nothing, but it looks good. And the gun overall, it feels good. It doesn't really feel like it's been spray painted. So I'm happy with the outcome of it. Get a better look at the whole thing. Move this paint out of the way. I didn't spray the trigger at all. It had moving parts and stuff, so I wanted to keep it like it was. I took the pump action off of it and sprayed that separately. Alright. Let me know if you have any questions.